I wake up any time between 7:30 and 8 o'clock, but I have to be up by 8 really for sorting out Poppy for school. And then I tend to put the telly on in our bedroom to try and wake up a bit first, because I find that mornings are really hard to get going. I don't know about yourself, so I tend to watch Daybreak on 3 and just listen to it in the background for a bit before I try to get myself up. Then I'm just opening the curtains. I usually leave the blinds closed so that nobody can see me when I'm getting dressed, but I like to let the natural light come in because I feel that helps me to wake up, and I'm a bit nosy. I like to look outside, see what's going on, see what the weather's doing, and then I head on into the bathroom. So now I'm coming downstairs, and as you can see, I'm not very fast at this. My legs need to get going in the morning really before I can do anything. Now I'm just filling up my tip kettle to make a cup of tea. I always rinse it out because of the scale and things in there. My tip kettle has been one of the best things. My mum and dad bought it for me, and it just means that I don't have to pick it up when my wrists are bad. So now I'm just making Poppy's lunch for the day, just making sure that she's got some snacky bits, and then I'm going to make her sandwich to go in it. Sometimes I do her packed lunch the night before, but it all depends on how I feel, and sometimes I forget, and this was a case that I'd forgotten that I was going to give her lunch, so I just quickly made her packed lunch in the morning, which didn't take too long. I usually do Mark's packed lunch the night before. I'm just going to make her a cheese sandwich because that's what she likes. Just covering up the sandwich with some tin foil to go in her packed lunch. She has a little bag rather than a box because we find this fits better in her school bag. So now I'm just putting a few things in the dishwasher. Whatever's left out on the side, that's all last night's dinner plates and things. So thank goodness for dishwashers. One thing that I'm going to have to get used to is washing up more, because when we move to the bungalow we haven't got a dishwasher at the moment, so we will install one, but that's going to take time. So it's going to be a case of everyone has to wash up their own things, I think is going to be a rule, because I certainly don't want to stand there washing up and hurting my wrists and my hands more than is necessary. Now I'm getting my tablets ready for the day, and I put away the pot from the day before. So this is Tuesday's tablet pot I'm taking out, and that's Monday's I'm putting in. I'm putting it in the wrong place, but I'll correct that tomorrow probably. But I find this is the best tablet holder that I've found, and it was on Amazon. I believe it's on one of my vlogs, but don't hold me to that. And now I'm just getting out one of my anti-sickness. It literally moves the food faster into your stomach. So I have to take one of these. It's really hard to get a tablet out one-handed, I must say. one of these before I have my breakfast in the morning, and I can take one before lunch and dinner too, but I'm finding at the moment that the nausea is pretty good, so I'm trying to just take one in the morning just to get things going really. Okay, now I'm just going to tip my hot water in and make my cup of tea that I'm going to take back up to bed with me. It takes me a long time to get going in the morning. I don't know if any of you have the same problem, but it takes me a good while to get myself sorted. Now I realise lots of people make their tea in different ways. Some like it really milky, others like it really strong. I just like it how I do it, and that's neither strong nor milky, to be honest. I also use Arla milk, which is lactose free, because I've found that dairy really aggravates my stomach, and I'm just dribbling out the last bit of that Arla milk. Now I've got to head back up the stairs. I cannot wait until we're in the bungalow and I don't have to climb the stairs anymore. So this is also a tablet for reflux. Okay, now I am literally back in bed with my cup of tea and watching whatever it is, I don't know, it's Daybreak or Good Morning Britain, one of them, and going on my phone, got to check my messages, check my social media, see the picture of my lovely girls from the weekend. So it's just a clip of me actually in bed, so you know it is me and not someone else. And I'll just go between my phone and watching the telly until about 9 o'clock or just before, unless I've got an appointment and I have to be up earlier. Now I'm just putting Heart on my phone. I listen to Heart radio while I'm having a wash and getting ready. It's one of my little things I like to do. So now I'm just tying my hair up before I have a wash, because with long hair it needs to go up, trust me. Now while I'm doing my mouthwash, I've been given these back strengthening exercises to do. They're just like 1 kilogram weights, but these are supposed to strengthen my arms and my back muscles. So I do these every time I've got my mouthwash in, and it just helps to strengthen my back muscles each morning. Okay, so a good tip for you is to use Viacal or some sort of shower spray for line scale while you're having a wash. Spray it all around your shower tray, on your doors, anywhere. Where I'm spraying it in the places where we get the black mould and the dirty marks. And then leave it on while you're having a wash before you have a shower. So then when you turn your shower on, it obviously rinses it all out. So that's a good little tip for you. I like to get ready the night before what I'm going to wear the next day, so I don't have to take too long to decide, or if I'm flaring up I can just grab it and put it on. And then I'm just brushing through my washed hair. And what I do with my hair, I leave it to dry while I'm having my breakfast, because I find holding the hair dryer hurts after a while. So I tend to have my breakfast leaving it to dry, and then when I come up it literally takes me 5 minutes, not even that. So that's another good tip for you. Okay, so I'm just making the bed, which literally involves putting the duvet, the pillows, the cushions and the blanket on. I like to make my bed every day. Now back down in the kitchen, and I noticed that the cooker top needed a bit of a wipe over, and I tend to use Dettol spray, as you can see, just a surface cleaner, and then go over that with a microfiber cloth just to give it that polished look. Just get any residue off from the night before. Also, my worktops are a nightmare to keep clean, absolute nightmare, so I'll be glad when I get rid of them. because they have to be polished too. Now I'm just getting my orange juice. I have orange juice with my breakfast every morning because I know it contains sugar, but it's just a routine I have, and it contains 1 of your 5 a day, so it's good for me. And also, if you can hear any whirring on this recording, I'm sorry, it's my laptop battery goes ballistic. It's probably on its last legs. Oh, now I'm just taking that tablet for the anti-sickness before I have breakfast. Okay, now I'm just putting my portable fan on and wiping the sweat. I suffer with, I can't remember, it's hyper something, where you can't control your body temperature. A lot of fibro patients suffer from that, and I'm one of them. So I'm just putting on a vlog, taking more tablets, because I always usually watch some YouTube while I eat my breakfast. And today I have porridge, so I've got gluten-free porridge oats with sultanas and Arla milk. Just coughing still because I'm still trying to recover from that virus. And yeah, so I just sit there and eat my breakfast, take my tablets while watching a vlog with the fan on. And this is when I try to cool down after sweating. Unfortunately, this morning Evie decided to wee on Holly's bed, so I had to deal with that. Wasn't the best. Now I'm just finishing off drying my hair. Like I say, I let it dry while I'm having my breakfast, so then I don't have to do much hair drying because it's already partially dry. And I know some people think that having shorter hair is easier for them, but for me, having longer hair is easier because I don't then have to style it. If I have shorter hair, I have to style it each day. But when I have long hair, I can either tie it up or just give it a quick blow dry and it's done. Now I'm preparing to put my makeup on, and I've done this on a time lapse because obviously you don't want to sit there watching me put all my makeup on in normal time. But I always put primer on first. I used to use moisturiser before the primer, but my skin has got very oily lately. I don't know whether it's because the central heating is coming on, but primer seems to be good anyway because it keeps my makeup on a bit longer. So I have quite a fairly basic makeup routine, but you might not think so. You might not put makeup on at all. That's your preference and this is mine. So I try to do it every morning whether I'm feeling awful or not. Now it's time to get my shoes and socks on, which as you can see is really hard for me to try and get shoes on. I haven't tried a shoehorn, but I might do. See you later.